Hey, what's going on? Aaron Chen here. Hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be doing some research on traveling Vineyard, right? So maybe your friend or family member invited you to one of their wine tasting sessions, and they introduced you to the business, and you're wondering, hey, can you really make money by selling wine directly to consumers, directly to your friends and family members? And maybe you're interested in starting a home-based business, and you're doing a bit of research on traveling Vineyard, and you're wondering, is this a real thing? So I'm going to do a full review on traveling Vineyard. How much does it cost to join? How does it work? Can you really make money from this type of business? And how much can you potentially earn, right? And whether this is the right thing for you if you're looking to make an income from home, right? So Traveling Vineyard is a multi-level marketing company, an MLM network marketing style business. And the way it works is they basically send wine directly to your home. Okay, so if you come onto their website, they've been around for a long time. So these guys are a legit company. They sell great products. And basically, you can see that they sell white, red, semi-sweet, and sweet wine, right? They're slightly higher priced because most MLMs are, but their products are good and they do sell good wine. Based in the US, they were started in 2001, so they've been around for a long time, over 20 years, right? And their wines range from between $16.99 all the way up to $29.99, depending on what kind of wine you want to buy. And the whole premise is you get boxes of wine delivered straight to your home so that you don't have to worry about going to the liquor store and finding a good bottle of wine. They just pick the best wines for you and they send it directly, which is pretty cool. Okay, now the way that this works is most companies will spend money on sales and marketing, but instead what Traveling Vineyard has decided to do is they've decided to use a multi-level marketing model where they grow it by word of mouth, right? So they basically hire or work with people like you and me, normal everyday people, and they spread the word through their friends and family, and that's kind of how it grows. Now, the way that you can build a business with them and make money on the side is by becoming a wine host, okay, or a wine guide, as they call it, right? And the way it works is you join their company, and there's three different levels. There's a $59 level, the $99 level, and the $179 level. And each level gives you different access to different products. So at the $59 level, it's 100% digital. You get an e-commerce website like this, okay, that you can use to promote to your friends and family. At the $99 level, you get the website and you get 10 bottles of wine and a few other bits and bobs to help promote your business. And the $179 level, you get the website, you get the bits and bobs, the 10 bottles of wine, and you get the sommelier package as well. Okay, so it's different levels of product that you can use to market to the marketplace, if that makes sense. Because if you're going to be a wine host, you're going to have to, you need a little bit of the product to show your friends and family, right? So that's kind of how it works. And then once you decide to invest in the business, and it's really not that much money if you think about it. $59.99 or $179 is very little as an investment to get started in a home-based business, okay? And then there's two ways to make money. You can either retail the product, okay? So you make a bit of commission from every bottle of wine that you retail or every box of wine that you retail. And then another way to make money is to recruit other people that are going to be duplicating exactly what you're doing, and you're basically going to be helping them, train them up to duplicate what they're doing as well, right? So it works kind of like this. Is like a pyramid style. You're right at the top, and everything that your team produces under you, a little bit of that trickles back up to you, and that's the whole kind of residual income model that a lot of multi-level marketing companies love to talk about, okay? And it's the same with Traveling Vineyard. That's kind of how it works. So yes, you can make a little bit of money from retail, but the way that you make big money is mainly from recruiting other people to duplicate what you're doing. So they then sell more wine and they recruit other people, and all of the production kind of goes up to you, okay? So the big question is how much money can you really make from a company like Traveling Vineyard? And is this a lucrative business, and should you be starting a multi-level marketing company? So let me just first say that there's nothing wrong with Traveling Vineyard as a company. As a company, they're great, all right? They've been around for 20 plus years at the time of recording this video. They've got great products. They have a lot of people that are consuming their products, and they're pretty successful. Okay, so but the question is how much can you really earn? Well, here's the big problem with not Traveling Vineyard per se, but the multi-level marketing model. All right, so this is directly from their website. I'm not making this stuff up. You can Google this and you can get this information from Traveling Vineyard. 98% or less, okay, then of all their reps, of all their wine hosts, earn less than $600 per month. Okay, so 98% earn $600 per month or less inside of their business, and only 0.04% Let me say that again. 0.04%, which is way, way less than 1%, earn 10,000 US dollars per month. Okay, so that means that you have a 98 to 99% chance of failing inside of Traveling Vineyard. And a very, very small percentage of all of their reps make a decent salary, $5,000 to $10,000 or more. Okay, so the question is why is that? Why is it that so many people fail inside of a multi-level marketing and inside of Traveling Vineyard? Well, the reason for that is because most people are very, very bad at recruiting and selling to other people, right? So it's very difficult to recruit your friends and family members, get them together sort of, in a wine gathering, and they do these wine events, right? So you invite all your friends and family over to your wine event, you get them to try your product, and then you convince them to either buy the product or you convince them to get in the product and do exactly what you're doing. And most people suck at that. It's a very, very difficult skill to get good at, which is why most people don't succeed in a multi-level marketing model, because most people are very bad at convincing their friends and family members to get started in a business like this. Does that make sense, right? And so this is straight from their website, all right? So can you make a lot of money in the business? Yes, the potential is there, but the success rate is very, very low. Okay, so it just depends on you. If you're like a salesy person, or you're an extrovert and you don't mind selling to your friends and family. And remember, you have to constantly bring new people in. So once you run out of friends and family members, you have to find a way to find other people that you don't know to convince them to grow this kind of business, which is why MLM is so difficult. Okay, because people, number one, aren't very good at convincing other people to join, and number two, people only have a limited amount of people that they know, right? So once you run out of that network, it's very difficult to find new people to convince to join the business so that you can grow it. Does that make sense? Which is why the percentage of people succeeding is very small. I mean, if you're not making at least 5 to 10,000 US dollars in a business like this, then what is the point of growing it, right? And the chances of you doing that is 0.04%. That is insanely low. That means you have 95% chance of failing. It's a very, very high percentage of failure, right? So that's kind of the way that MLM in general works. It's not just with Traveling Vineyard, it's with all MLM companies, because all MLM companies are pretty much structured the same way, right? You have to either sell the product, or you have to recruit friends and family in order to grow the business, which is an extremely difficult skill to do, right? And they only reward you, the compensation plan only rewards you when your team is very large. That means you have to recruit in the hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of people inside of your downline in order for you to make the big income. And most people can't get to hundreds and hundreds of people. Just like me, when I first started in 2009, when I wanted to learn to earn an income on the side, I started in MLM. And I recruited over 200 people in MLM, and I still wasn't earning anywhere close to $10,000 a month. Yes, I was making a couple of grand here and there, but it was random and I wasn't making that big income. So I quit MLM in 2010 because I felt that I was putting in so much effort. I was considered as one of the leaders, and I was still not making anywhere close to the type of income that I was expecting to make. So I quit MLM in 2010, and I put all of my effort into online marketing because I knew that the internet was one of the most powerful places for you to learn to create an income on the side, a home-based income, right? Now, fast forward to April 2019, because it took me a while to figure out, because it can be quite confusing if you don't know what you're doing. But by April 2019, what I was doing was I was selling digital courses online. That means I was taking other people's digital courses that they were creating, and I was selling them to people all over the world using the power of the internet. And by April 2019, I was tripling my corporate monthly salary. So think about that. That means my side business was making 3 times what I was earning in my corporate job. It was just unbelievable, okay? So I quit my corporate job. That was the last time I worked in corporate, the last time I wore a suit, April 2019. It was the most amazing day of my life. And now I work full-time from home. This is my home office where I work from every single day. And now I've got thousands of students all over the world where I teach them this skill of selling other people's digital courses online, right? And the beauty is you can be based anywhere. You can sell globally. The investment is very small to get in, and you can scale. You can scale to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 US dollars a month just as a solopreneur. It's one of the most incredible business models out there, right? So look, it depends on who you are right now, okay? If you're here because you are sold on the MLM model, like you love wine, you love recruiting people, you don't mind building a huge team, then Traveling Vineyard is a great company. There's nothing wrong with the company itself, all right? It's just that the chances of you earning big income, I mean, the percentage is pretty small, and they've said it themselves directly on their website, okay? So if you're, but if you're okay with that, then it's a great business, right? But if you're here because you're in research mode, you're not sure what you really want to do. The idea of creating an income from home is interesting to you, and you're like, yeah, Aaron, I want to learn to make an income from home, but I just don't know how to do it, right? Well, I highly recommend that you check out affiliate marketing. You check out selling digital courses online, because it's one of the most profitable, lucrative, straightforward, and linear business models that I know of. And the beauty is you can really work from, earn income 100% from home, just using the power of the internet and your computer. Okay, whether you have a laptop or a computer, it doesn't matter. But it's one of the best ways I know how to generate a real income. I mean, I have students doing 20,000 US dollars a month. I've got another student making $1,000 a day in sales, another student making $10,000 a month. I mean, obviously I'm throwing out some big numbers here, but understand that this is a real skill that you have to learn, but it's possible if you put in the work and you are actually taking serious effort and you're working at it step by step, okay? And it's very possible if you learn how to do this correctly. So if you're interested in doing that, I've got a free workshop, absolutely free, that you can check out. It's going to show you how to do all this. It's going to open your eyes to this whole world of selling digital courses online, and how you can be anyone based anywhere in the world, and you can start learning how to do this today, okay? So all you need to do is just click on the link directly below this video. You'll see a little link right below in the description box. Click on that, enter your best email address, and I will send you a copy of this workshop so that you can start to learn exactly how to build out a business where you're selling other people's digital courses online, if that's something that interests you. All right, so look, I hope you enjoyed this review of Traveling Vineyard. Look, whatever you decide, whether you decide to go down the MLM route or you decide to check out how to sell digital courses online, I wish you all the best, because starting a business is the smartest thing that you can do, especially this year with everything that's going on in the world right now. I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you on the workshop. Take care.